Hello, and welcome back to Thunkable. In our second intermediate tutorial, we are going to create a picture sharing app that automatically sends your pictures to your friend's phone. Here's our good friend Mark. Let's take a picture of Mark with this phone. And now we have it on both phones. Let's call this app Intermediate App 2, Picture Sharing. Picture Sharing. That's delightful. How nice. Let's start by dragging a button onto the screen. Hello, button. And next, let's drag an image component onto the screen. This is where our picture will be displayed. We also need a camera, which is found in the media component section over here. So let's drag a camera component onto the screen. And we also need two experimental features that will help make this app work. Ooh, experimental. Let's get a Cloudinary database over here and a Firebase DB, a Firebase database. That's over here. Go ahead and thunk those in. So these two components will allow us to store our images and then send them to a friend's phone. I'll explain more about these experimental components when we block it out.
Hey Beaver, can you get me some cookies?
I don't have cookies, I have blocks. Let's start by getting a block for when the button is clicked. So type in when button1.click. Here we are. Next, we want the button to call the camera to take a picture. So when you push the button, it takes a picture. So let's go into the options for camera over here. And we are going to select the call camera 1.take picture block. Go ahead and thunk this into the button block. Nice thunk. Now we need a block that will tell the camera to do something after you take a picture. We want the camera to call Cloudinary. Well, what's Cloudinary? So Cloudinary is a company that lets you store pictures, videos, and other things. And when they store your pictures, what they do is that they give your pictures a URL address so you can view your pictures and videos. This URL is going to get sent to your friend's phone, and then it will be translated into the picture, so they will be able to see the picture that you take. So let's go into the block options for camera over here and select this block, the when camera 1.after picture do block. Go ahead and drop that into the blocks editor. And next we want the camera to call Cloudinary. So let's go into the block options for Cloudinary and let's select this block over here. It says call Cloudinary db1.postImagePath. Found it? Good. Go ahead and thunk that block into the camera 1.afterPicture block. Terrific thunk. Truly terrific thunk. So this combo just says after the picture is taken, call Cloudinary and send Cloudinary the image. Well, the image from the camera can be found right over here with this block. So go ahead and thunk it in.
When you try to thunk but you don't succeed.
So Cloudinary will turn this image over here into a URL. And next what we want to do is tell Cloudinary to call Firebase. What's Firebase? Firebase is a technology by Google, and it lets you store and share things in real time. And it's going to help us store and send images to other phones. So let's activate Cloudinary. Let's get a block for the Cloudinary database. Well, after your camera has taken the picture and it's called Cloudinary and it's posted this image, it's gotten the image, once it has that response, what should it do? So let's go into the blocks for Cloudinary. And what we're looking for is the block that says when Cloudinary db1.getResponse. Because again, once it has the picture, we want to tell it to do something. And now we need Cloudinary to call Firebase. So go into the blocks for Firebase and select the block that says call Firebase db.storeValue. Go ahead and thunk that into the Cloudinary block. This block is asking you to store a value, and you want to store the URL from Cloudinary. So just select image URL over here and thunk that into the opening. Hello, Mr. Thunk, my old friend. Very good. And there is one more opening of a that's the tag opening. This is basically just asking you to give the picture a name. And we don't know, what you will take pictures of. You could be taking pictures of Batman. You could be taking pictures of goats or pudding. So let's just call this image. And basically, let's get a text block over here. Type in text, thunk that in, and let's just call this image. We don't know what it will be, but it's an image. It's like a placeholder. And this last part is telling Firebase to update the image on your phone and have it sent to your friend's phone. And this is very easy to do. Type in when Firebase db1, and we want this one that says .data changed. So what this block is saying is that when Firebase detects that the data has been changed, and that's in this case when a linked phone is taking a new picture, it should do something. So what should Firebase do? Well, we want it to update a new picture. So let's type in if then, so we can get an if and then block. Go ahead and thunk that in. And remember how for this cloudinary block, we said that we don't know what the image will be or what to store the value as, so we just called it image. So what we want to say now is if the tag equals image, it should be changed and updated. So let's go into the logic section and pull out an equal block. So go ahead, thunk that right in. And we are going to simply just take this tag value, it says tag, and thunk it in over here. And so we know that if the tag equals image, so let's just copy and paste this image block, thunk it in, great, then it should do something. And what should it do? It should be changing the image. So let's get another block and type in on your keyboards set image 1 dot picture 2. Shows up right over here. Select that. And so we're going to set the image picture to something else. And what do we set it to? Well, it's very simple. We just set it to the value that's been detected in Firebase. And in that case, it's going to be the new picture that shows up on our phones. Let's see it in real time. Here's our good friend Mark. Let's take a picture of Mark with this phone. And now we have it on both phones. In our next tutorial, we're going to create a Choose Your Own Adventure story app. If you're not excited, you're probably a robot. See you next time, and thanks for thunking!